I have this client who was stuck between her team and management. And then she felt the responsibility to act as the buffer for like this too much work. There's so much workload. I can't ask my team. They have their own life, they have their own thing, and I'm just going to take this all on. And at some point, she woke up and one day I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm burnt out. Like, this is not sustainable. And the more I do, the more work there is, right? So it doesn't, like, at some point you catch up and you have a flow. So she was always waiting for that time when there would be less work, but that will never happen because work goes where it's done. And so if she's always acting as a buffer, it will just repeat itself. So what we've done together is to work on boundaries. Okay, what works for me? What doesn't work for me? How can I empower my team? And how can I set boundaries with management, always adding to my plate? And on the other level, there was, working with the organization, saying like, why are you always in this rush? Why are we always asking more of people and squeeze them? And just understanding that, making that assessment of like where we're at, why is this happening? Because she wasn't alone, right? There was a lot of other leaders that were in the same position. So then it was kind of a systemic thing. It's not her, it's not the organization, it's just, the way things just evolve somehow. And now just taking a step back, understanding, first of all, working with that leader specifically to work on boundaries, to work on new ways of doing the same work, but that is more efficient for everyone, looking at her team's strengths and seeing where does everyone fit and how can we just make this all beneficial for all, and then be more productive at the end of the day, right? And on the organizational level, seeing like, okay, where does it hurt? What there's something that is probably broken somewhere, and just like taking a step back and evaluating where are we at, where do we want to go, and building a roadmap from there that made sense for that specific organization.